What's going on TikTok? What's going on YouTube, Facebook? Workout with Teresa, aka Teresa Mcclain, simply Teresa. So we're gonna get started. This is day 9 of the planks. It's not too long. We're just gonna get it done. It's probably about 5 minutes. Then we're gonna stretch it out after that. Other than that, I hope y'all are doing well this Sunday morning. Um, it is 7:26 a.m. here. So before I start, y'all, and I'm posting my link up here on TikTok. Let me see. Let me go ahead and post it up real quick. All right, y'all, I'm back. I had to go to my link so I can copy it. So that's my link, y'all. I thought I posted it, but I didn't. Anyways, so tomorrow, which is May the 6th, my competition starts at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't know where it is in different cities and states. I know here in Louisville, Kentucky, it's 4 p.m. I do know that. So, I'm definitely going for this. And I'm letting y'all know, and I've been letting y'all know day by day, with this competition. This is mine, and I'm trying to win this title in this competition. This is the third time around. I feel like I should have won it the first time. But, you know what? And the second time. This is the third time around. So, I just need, people to vote for me throughout this competition. If I come across your mind, vote for me day by day. Because the thing is, the only way I can win this competition is if I get y'all to vote for me. So I need y'all's votes day by day throughout this competition that can help me win this competition. So, and what I'm going for, this title competition, let me let that be known. So I'll be going on to be on the cover of Miss Health and Fitness magazine. So that's what I'm going for. I've been denied a lot, throughout my life, trying to go through like different things as far as modeling on the cover and stuff because of my height. They aren't judging me for that. Thing is, I think consistency is part of it. And on top of that, the votes. They actually matter throughout this competition. Um, I believe in myself and I'm dedicated to it. And I just hope everybody can believe in me as well and vote for me day by day so I can win this competition. So I had to let that be known as well. So other than that, we're going to get started. So what we're going to start with a 4-arm plank, which is pretty much like just a basic plank. So what you're going to do, you're going to place both of your elbows on the ground. You're going to kick them legs straight out. Engage your core, tighten your glutes, and you're going to hold it for 30 seconds. Let's go. Hold it as long as you can. If you can't hold it for 30, hold it as long as you can. Thank you. So we're going to drop them hips down. Now we're going to get into the high plank, which is like a straight arm plank. So keep them legs straight out, tighten your core and your glutes. Hold it. We're going to breathe. We're going to hold it for 30 seconds. Let's go. Now come down. Now we're going to get into the side plank. So you're going to kick them legs straight out to the side, the left side. Right elbow's on the ground. You're going to place that left hand on your left hip. You're going to raise them hips up. You're going to engage that core and tighten them glutes. And you're going to hold it. Get your breath in. And make sure you breathe. 20 seconds. Let's hold it. Make sure that core is tight and them glutes is tight. Left hand is on their left hip. And breathe. I'm going to drop it. I'm going to switch. Bring the left elbow on the ground. Kick them legs straight out to the right side. Make sure they are straight. Engage that core. Tighten them glutes. Right hand on your right hip. And you're going to breathe. 20 seconds. Let's go. Come down. We're going to get into the reverse plank now, yeah. So the reverse plank, you're going to bring both of your arms to the back. Straighten them arms. Engage that core. Tighten your glutes. And you're going to hold it. And you're going to breathe. 20 seconds. You're going to drop it. The last one, cobra pose. You're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Now, when you do this, drop them hips down, tighten them glutes, engage that core, straighten them arms out in front of you, palms is to the ground. And you're going to breathe and you're going to hold it for 30 seconds. Let's go. And we're done. So, get into a child's pose. Drop them elbows down. Glutes is out. We're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. Good. Now, I'm going to stay in this position. Straighten them arms out. Glutes out. Roll it back up. Drop them glutes down. This is the cat-cow pose. Stretch. This stretches out that back and your hips. Your shoulders. That breath in. One more time. Good. Now we're going to get into the back stretching. So, how we're going to do this. You're going to bring both of them knees in as close to your chest as you can. So, it's going to demonstrate this way. Bring them in closer. Straighten them arms, reach as far as you can. And you're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Now keep them arms straight. You're going to feel this stretch in your upper back and your shoulders. Hold this one for 30 seconds. Stretch that back out. Good. Now you're going to come down, back down. Spread them legs, loosen them up if you need to, because they might feel kind of tight. So loosen them up. Reach forward as far as you can. Do not force it. As you lean forward, you're going to feel this in your inner thighs. You're going to feel that stretch there. You're going to also feel it there in your shoulders and your upper back too. We're going to hold this for 20 seconds. Let's go. Now you're going to come back. Breathe. You're going to bring them legs forward. As you bring them forward, you're going to lean forward. You're going to grab the center of both of your feet. And you're going to come down as far as you can. Do it at your own comfort level. Be cautious when you do it, because I don't want you to hurt yourself. As you hold this, you're going to feel this in your hamstrings instantly. If you pull up on them toes and lean forward, you're going to feel it in your hamstrings and your calves. So if you need a stretch there in them calves, good. As far as your hamstrings, pull them toes up and lean forward. And we're going to hold it for 20 seconds. Let's go. Good. We're going to come up. Now, we're going to get ourselves back in position. Spread them legs. Now what we're going to do, we're going to lean over to the right leg. Grab the center of that right foot with both of your hands. And you're going to drop that head down. So your nose is going to be hitting that knee. And you're going to hold it for 20 seconds. So we're going to do this on both sides. Let's go. Now you're going to come up. We're going to go down to this left leg. Place some hands in the center of your left foot. Drop that head down. Your nose is going to be hitting that left knee, and you're going to hold it for 20 seconds. There's a good stretch there in your hamstrings and your calves. Good. Now you're going to come up. Place both feet together like this. As you're in like a butterfly. Tight pose. Scoot it on up. So, you're just going to lift them legs up and down. So your knees and your legs is like the wings. Say you was a butterfly. You're pretty much just stretching them wings out. In a different way. That makes any sense. Loosen them up. This loosens up them inner thighs and outer thighs. Really good to do. If they feel tight, it's a loosen it up. Now, bring them glutes back some. So what I mean by that, and I'll turn this way so you can see what I'm talking about. So bring it back, enough to the point where you can lean forward. Keep them knees bent. Place both hands on both of your feet. And you're going to lean forward. And you're going to pull up slightly on that foot. You're going to feel this stretch in your outer thighs. And even in your inner thighs. You're going to hold this for 20 seconds. You feel this in your quads too. So it's a really good stretch for that too. Come up. Now, come up. So, we're going to get into the thigh stretch, the quad stretch. Now, what I mean by this is quad stretch, thigh stretch, which is basically the same thing. Either way it goes, keep that body lined up and straight when you stand to the side. So, okay, this is my right side. So, try to get your balance. If you can't get your balance right, use that wall to help support your balance. But if you can, then it's going to be a little difficult and a little tricky because even though you get used to it, it'll feel differently on the other leg. So this right quad is out. I'm grabbing on that right foot. My arm is to the left side. On my left side, straight. About 10 seconds. You don't need to hold it no longer than that unless you need to. Other side. Now, as you can feel the difference, if you are doing this with me, you'll feel the difference. It's going to get a little bit more harder when it comes down to the other leg. Even though you're doing the same thing, you might feel a little wobbly on that other leg. So that left quad is out. So you're pretty much pulling that foot up. So your left heel is hitting that left glute. 10 seconds. Good. I'm going to drop it. Now you're going to stay in this position, lean forward. So bring them glutes out. And we're going to keep them legs straight. Lean back slightly. And you feel a stretch there in your calves and your hamstrings. And we're going to hold this one for 20 seconds. Ten more seconds. As you're holding this, you will feel a stretch there in the upper back too. So bring the knees into your chest. We're gonna walk the dog. That's what it's called. I think it's a weird name for it, but that's how it goes. Bring the knees into the chest. Bent. 10 more. This is really working them calves and them hamstrings out. You're going to come up and you're going to breathe. So now, bring them arms out to the side, shoulder width apart. And we're going to stretch them arms out. So, bring the left arm over to the right. So you're twisting that body over to the right a little. That right hand is hitting that left shoulder. Your left arm is pointing to the right side. Your fingertips is pointing straight outwards. And we're going to hold it for 20 seconds on both sides. That's how we're going to do it. Get that good stretching. Now we're going to bring it back. You're going to bring the right arm over to the left. Now, you're twisting to the left now. That left hand is hitting that right shoulder. Fingertips are pointing outward, pointing to the left side. We're going to hold this for 20 seconds as well. That good stretching. Good. Now, this is what we're going to do next. So, bring them shoulder width apart. Yes. We're going to do the windmill, but we're only going to do it once. But we're going to hold it for 20 seconds on each side. So, keep them arms shoulder width apart. Straighten them out. Legs shoulder width apart. Bring that right hand, hit that left foot. Keep that left arm straight up. And hold this for 20 seconds. Good. Now we're going to come to the center. Bring the right arm up. The left hand is hitting that right foot. Raise that right arm up, straight up. 20 seconds. Keep them legs straight. Feel that good stretch there in them calves and them arms. Good. Now we're going to come to the center and breathe. So a couple more we're going to do. Foot strengthening. This helps strengthen your feet and your ankles. Is a really good stretch to do. So how you do this, you're going to place them arms to the side, or you can place them on your hips. I'm going to place them on my hips. You're going to come up on them tippy toes and come down on them hips. Up and down. Breathe. Strengthen them ankles and their feet. We're going to do it 20 times. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do it 10 more times. Now, you can keep them hands on the hips, or you can place them on your side. If you want to challenge yourself and do something different, do it. 2, 3, 4. This is strengthen up them leg muscles. 5, them ankles and feet. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So from here, your calf should be burning right now. Yes. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to come to the wall. Now, right now, I'm feeling a burning sensation in both of my calves. Now, this is what we're going to do. So, bring the left foot up and quad stretch. Use this wall for your balance. And what you're going to do, you're going to lean forward. Just like this. Stretch that right calf out. That left quad is getting stretched out, and we're going to hold this for 20 seconds on both sides. That'll loosen it up. Good. Switch. Left hand against that wall. Give yourself enough space. Bring that right foot up now. Right quad is out. Now what we're going to do, we're going to lean forward. 20 seconds. Hold it. Feel that good stretch there in that left calf and that right quad. Come up. I'm going to breathe from right now. It should feel a little bit more looser. Which, that's what you want to feel. Kick them legs up. Loosen them up some more. Kind of like you're kicking yourself in the butt. But it's loosening them legs up, believe it or not. Anyways. Good. All right. Now, last but not least, this is kind of like a meditation or yoga type thing. So your arms is to the side, body is straight. Flex them arms. So flex them. Now from there, come up on them tippy toes, place both fingers together. So pretty much like both palms together, but you're using your fingertips in a diamond shape. Come up and breathe. Woosah. Come down. New heels and breathe. Again. 2 more times. One more time. One more. Good. That's it. And we're done. So like I said, it don't take it long. Tiger is ready for love making. That's it, y'all. So, like I said, none of my challenges take that long. It's all about consistency, motivation, determination, dedication. That's another thing too. And you have to create a positive mindset at the same time. And you got to want it. Because if you don't, it's not going to work. You got to want it bad enough to work hard for it. So you're going to have to put in that work for it. And I look at it just like this. Okay, this title and this competition, I feel is mine. I'm going to work hard for it. Damn hard. I'm going to fight for it. until I can't fight no more. From the beginning to the end. So yeah, I definitely need y'all to vote for me, day by day. So I can win this title and competition for 2024. So I can be the next Miss Health and Fitness. That's what I'm gunning for. So that link I posted is where you go to. Hi, Jason. Like I said, voting doesn't start until tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going to be different state by state. So I don't know what time it is at different states. I know I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. And 1 p.m. is 4 p.m. here. So I do know that. As far as other states, I don't know. So like as far as 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you might have to Google and research it because that's what I had to do. In order to know exactly what time it was here. Because I'm doing this, online. Wherever this place is, if I can win this title in competition, I'll know, as far as timing. But that's all I know for right now. So, great physique. Thank you. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, Jason. Thank you for joining my live. Your body is fit and fine. Thank you. Thank you. I go at it every day, I stick with it. I try to stay consistent, day by day. And just the simple fact that, if you stick with it, how do you stay motivated? One, try not to let things get to me, good or bad. That's how I stay motivated. I focus on, myself. That's one thing you got to focus on. How I feel. Because at the end of the day, whatever moves you make just in life in general, you're making it. Nobody's making it for you. Therefore, you got to believe in yourself. That's one key to help you stay motivated if you believe in yourself and actually believe in yourself. And know that you have that integrity and that power over yourself nobody else has but you. So how I would say for me being motivated, I just stay focused. I don't let stuff get to me. I just do the best I can throughout life, day by day. That's the best option, to do, So, yeah. So, hopefully that helped answer that question. But as long as you believe in yourself, can nobody tell you otherwise. You got what it takes to accomplish anything in life. Nobody has to tell you that because you know that. Because you feel it here, thank you, and you feel it up here. And here, the actions, whatever you're doing, that too. Because you're actually putting in that work. Ain't nobody putting in the work for you. We all know this. When you work into a certain job, any type of job, you need a job, right? You need to work. You need to bust your ass for it. Excuse my language. You got to work damn hard for it to achieve your goal, what you want. It ain't going to come without you not putting in that work, so you got to put in that work. Either way it go. And that's how I look at it. And keep believing in yourself. And it'll take you so far. It really will. But yeah, that's what I do. Back then, I used to think, well, I was always, worried about what this person thought or this person thought. As I got older, this in time, I'm like, that part don't matter. What matters is you. That's what really matters. Can't nobody top that. Can't nobody make you do anything you don't want to do, or can't nobody make you do anything you want to do. That's by choice. That's what I'm saying. That action. You put in that work and whatever you're trying to accomplish in life, just in general. Gotta look at it like that. Know that it's on you. It ain't on nobody else but you. I'm just being, 100%. I speak the truth and how I feel from my point of view. If that makes any sense. You know, but I know if you put in the work and you work damn hard for it, you can get it. And especially having the knowledge and believing in yourself, you get it. I know that. You know? It took a while for me to, figure that out, but it came. I know. I figured it out. So, other than that, that's just how it goes. Finished my workout today. I've used my press-up board and my ab wheel and my resistant bands. Well, good, James. You keep doing it. Just keep doing it. What's your favorite workout? Oh, to be all the way honest with you, James, I don't have no favorite. I like all types of workouts. If I could say that, I would say crunches. Yeah, I'd say crunches because they work them abs and them core muscles. So that's going to help their muscles stay down. Especially, like say for instance, I'm trying to lose weight or something like that. I know it's going to help me. So I would actually have two, as a matter of fact. Crunches and hold my planks. That's going to take care of all that. So hopefully that answers your question. It ain't just one specific workout. I love all types of workouts. But them two, I like to mainly focus on. Because I know it works your core and your abs. And even your obliques and your sides too. To keep them down. Just by sticking with it. So yeah. Isabella, what's going on? Daniel, thank you for joining my live. Two-tone. Sergio, Gregory, thank you. I didn't know if I was going to have anybody on here for real this early. But it's different times in different states and cities, so hey. But yeah. In all actuality, you got to just believe in yourself. So whatever moves you're making, like I said, it's on you. It's on yourself. You making them moves. Ain't nobody doing it for you. No. What I do with my fitness coaching, I'm helping, as far as coaching, helping you stay consistent. That's my goal and my focus. And staying motivated. And I can only hope and pray that you're doing the same. But because it's like this, when it comes down to belief, and believing, in all actuality, ain't nobody really going to strongly believe in yourself but you. I believe in you. But at the same time, you got to believe in yourself. And that's how I look at it within myself. Like, I believe in myself. That's why I'm going for this competition and this title this third time around. I believe in myself. I feel that this title and competition is mine. I believe it. I deserve it. I worked hard for it. I'm determined. Like, I feel like this title and competition is mine. And it should have been the very first time. But I actually believe in myself. I feel like I have what it takes to get it done. When it comes down to my working out, and my challenges. If I got the time and the effort and the focus, it can go down. And it can work out. In my way. my own way, because that's how you got to look at it. Just in life in general, it's got to work out in your own way. Like I said, at the same time, you're your own person. You can only make it work out for yourself. And that's the truth. It's facts. Thank you. Thank you, William. Thank you. And thank you for good morning, beautiful. Much respect to you. Keep shining and have a blessed Sunday. Thank you. Thank you so much. And you keep shining and having a blessed morning too. And thank you for believing in me. I appreciate you. Much love to you. And everybody else, y'all believe in me too. Because I believe in y'all too. Whatever you're trying to do, in life, y'all got my support. So, Crows, good morning. Good morning. Scott White. What's going on, Scott? August, what's going on, Ricker? Keep pushing and watch God work. Exactly. I believe in that, completely. You know, um, that's how it go. You know, He brought me into this world. He brought everybody in this world, y'all. We're all here for a reason. Thank you. Keep doing your thing. Thank you, girls. That's right. You know. And that's just it. I pray every day. I do the best I can day by day. Word of mouth. Y'all know about this competition and this title I'm talking about. Y'all wouldn't have knew if I didn't open my mouth. So therefore, I open my mouth. I'm letting it be known. So y'all know. Hopefully this is it. This is my year this year. Thank you, Coach. Thank you. Much love, much respect to you. Thank you. But yeah, you're amazing. I'm a fan. Well, thank you, William. Thank you. Um, but I just do the best I can. That's all I know how to do. That's all my mind is set to do, is the best I can. And I can just roll with that. So, yeah. For so many years, like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I stopped believing myself, so much. And then I just came to the point where I'm like, you know what, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm not going to sit there and doubt myself. I'm not going to sit there and judge myself, because I wouldn't do that for nobody else. I'm not going to doubt nobody, nor am I going to judge them. No. We all here for a reason. I believe that 100%. Whatever it is, we are here. Sometimes we don't know, but we know we're here for something. I'll do my coaching and stuff and my fitness coaching because I believe in y'all. Like, I believe in people just in general. Like, especially if you're trying to get ahead in life. And if you're like me, where to the point where you almost just gave up on yourself and you was just ready to quit. No, you're not going to quit. You a go-getter and you're going to get it by any means. By any means necessary, you're going to get it. Whatever you want in life, especially if it's positive, you're going to get it. And you keep telling yourself that, and you keep believing in yourself and never doubt yourself, you can go far with it. And I really feel like that deep down inside. So good morning. Good morning, Isaiah. Thank you for joining my live. But it's just all about, just that belief and just knowing that you believe, within, especially within yourself. And always know just to be the best you. Can't nobody tell you otherwise. Because can't nobody control you. You're your own person. You control what you do in life. Can't nobody do that. So, that's the truth. You got to believe it, So I feel that, 1,000,000,000%. So, yeah. So, I got up, today. And that's a blessing. You wake up in the morning, that's a blessing. Now you're focusing on how you're going to get through your day, how your day is going to go. But at the same time, you can only focus really on the positive side. Your day could go just beautiful, and then sometimes your days could just be stressful, starting out. But at the same time, you don't keep that within yourself, even if you have a rough day. And this is the God's honest truth. Because I look at it like this. This is the present, right? Okay, when you go to work or whatever you got to do, that's the present. Okay, later on throughout the day, that's going to be your past. And that's how I look at it. Just going by how it was, at the same time, I take it as, okay, that's my past. This is my present. You got to focus on your present and your future. Now, you can't focus on the past. And that's the God's honest truth. I'm in today, Because I know, and I know I'm not the only one out here that be getting in their feelings sometimes, and then but then again, you just got to think just straight and just positive. You know what? I don't care if this day is stressful right now. It's not going to be the rest of the day. No. See, it's going to get better and better day by day. And that's how you got to look at it. So good morning. Blessings to you and your family. Thank you, Crows. Blessings to you and your family as well. But I get a lot, I have a whole lot of positivity built in me because I've dealt with too much negativity throughout my life. And I'm not going back to that. I'm not. I done been through hell and hot water. And I know I ain't the only one out there that has. But that ain't going to make me or break me. No. Ooh. What it does for me, it's going to make me stronger. It's not going to break me down. It's going to bring me up. That's how I got to look at it. So just know that it's going to be a good day. You got that right. However that day started, it's still going to be a good day. Man, y'all, yesterday, y'all. Ooh, wait. Let it be known, man. So as some of y'all know, so I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. Okay. So a lot of people know of it, even if they're not from Louisville, Kentucky. A lot of people come to Louisville, Kentucky for a specific, days. Like yesterday was Derby, right? Yesterday started off so bad for me because it don't matter where I went or where, I had to go or whatever. You almost got hit like 4 times throughout the whole day. A lot of these drivers out here cannot drive at all because they almost hit me 4 times. And it really got me because one was like this, like I had to swerve over. Y'all kid you not. This was crazy. So I'm trying to go to the dollar store, right? Yeah, I want to get some more stuff. I got to get, for dinner and stuff yesterday. This big old truck. Now okay, if you drive into like a parking lot, right? You're on the main street, you drive in. So there's a Popeyes right here, right? You only got this much space from right here to about right here, right? I mean, it's enough space for 2 cars. So I'm trying to turn around the corner, y'all. I don't know if it was a man or a woman. I don't know. Thank God I didn't get hit, but I almost did. They tried to take that whole entire spot. So I had to literally swerve on to the curb. Literally. So I wouldn't get smashed in the side. Oh, it got real. And it really got real because I'm overthinking just in general, like, what could have happened? If I did not do that, I probably wouldn't even be speaking to y'all today, to be honest with you. I'd probably be in the hospital or something. But when I say, like, I felt like I got lucky, God was looking after me that day, like that moment. Because you see my fingers, right? It was like this, not even an inch. He almost literally sideswiped me just coming through. But by the grace of God, he didn't hit me. As far as me swerving on the other side, I think there was a scratch there on the side of the car by me swerving. But I don't know. It could have been there. I really didn't pay attention to that. I just know that tire went over that curb. Because I would have literally swerved literally onto the main street just so I couldn't get hit. So it was real bad. To the point where I felt like it was just going to mess up my whole day just going through that. Like, all that positive energy just stopped. But you know what? Just by going through that, I didn't let it affect my day. No, I didn't. I didn't. Because he didn't hit me, even though he was so close. No, I made it through that. I'd rather go and get a tire, than have to be in the hospital right now. Because somebody just sideswiped me quickly. That's why I don't like some of these holidays that they be having here in Louisville, Kentucky, especially Derby, because that's when it gets real. They had to shut down. And it's been shut down for years. They're just now starting to let people do it, but far out, a little bit farther out from me, Broadway. So it's downtown. So you by the west, the east, the south. The worst part here in Louisville, Kentucky is the west, and you're pretty much right there. So they did try to start, like shutting it down, having the cops in every single different spot and stuff. Down there blocking it because, like, people be wilding, y'all. I kid you not. 1 year, I don't know, but I'm just like, you know what? I don't judge, but at the same time, like, but at the same time, I didn't. I'm seeing like some people, like, literally, okay, not driving. The person's driving, so they had a little bit more common sense because they wasn't trying to just jump out to the window, or start flashing their stuff or back here and all that, or just hollering and just wilding out, and stuff like that. That done slowed down a lot, as far as I know, for years. Like, people really, literally be out of cars, like, acting the daggone fool, just driving past. And you just like, whoa, what's going on? Like, it be getting real, here in Louisville, Kentucky. It really do, especially on Derby. But, it is what it is. But even though I almost got my life taken yesterday, I still didn't let it make me or break me. Because, believe it or not, but I've had worse throughout my life. So, like I said, I done been through hell and hot water. At the same time, but either way it goes, I made it home. I made it safe. And even though my days started out like that, I didn't let it affect the rest of my day. I still enjoyed my day. So, that don't show anything. You know what I'm saying? It shows something. Because something like that literally can just mess you up throughout the whole day. Like, and then your mind just be spinning and stuff. But at the same time, knowing the fact that I really felt like he was working on me yesterday. Like I said, or I would not be sitting here talking to y'all right now. So that's a blessing. And I thank God for that, because it could have been real worse at that moment. But other than that, y'all, enjoy my day. That's the main thing. I still did my live video, you know. I'm still sticking with what I got going on. Like, I still do what I do. In my fitness coaching, I make sure I make that happen. I do a lot of challenges, and I do a lot of challenges for a reason. I go by how I felt before, how I couldn't stay consistent, I couldn't stay motivated, I couldn't stay focused. And knowing how I am now, how I feel now, I'm more focused. I'm more positive. I'm more motivated. And that's what I roll with. What I do, I don't get paid for what I do. I do this because I want to do it. I love to help people, especially when it came down to with me. When I couldn't stay consistent, I couldn't stay focused or motivated. Knowing the fact that I made a change for that, I feel like I can help a lot of people, literally stay motivated and stick with it and try to create a positive mindset, as time goes on, day by day, especially when it comes down to getting fit. Because as we all know, we can't stay young forever. We do get older. Our bodies feel differently, so we want as much energy as we possibly can. We want to stay healthy the best we can, day by day. Working out is one, and also eating right, too. Them two right there. Like a whole lot of food I had to give up. But, it's like, yes, even though I had to give up, some of the foods that I ate, before, I don't let it control my life. No. I feel like, yes, like you stick with it, stay healthy, stick with that diet and all of that. When it comes down to when, I'm not saying every day, you can't take advantage of it, but it's not wrong for you to treat yourself every now and then. Plain and simple. Ain't no ifs or buts about it. Okay? You don't went on long and strong, hard and strong for so many years or so many months or so many days or so many weeks and stuff. Yes, you're entitled to a meal that you actually really, really enjoy. That's how I feel. So you don't give it up completely. Just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. But then you can get used to it. Just sticking with it. The diet you changed up. Get used to it. Yeah, you might have a little problem with your stomach or something. Might feel a little rumbly because you're going back, one day, in advance. Yeah, you're probably not going to be able to eat all of it like you used to. You know what I'm saying? Because you be used to it. But I mean, that's just how it go. But never, I'd say, what's a good word for it? Don't ever beat yourself up, especially when it comes down to dieting. Don't ever feel like you can't have what you had before every now and then. Because you can. Maybe not as much, but you still can. You know what I'm saying? And still enjoy it, as far as your diet at the same time. Because it's pretty much like a treat to you, staying on top of it with the foods and stuff. I know some people, like, literally, that done went on, month, 2, 3, maybe 4 months on straight. Just eating healthy, and eating, and technically all foods is healthy. It's just the way pretty much you cook it, or it's cooked, to be honest with you. And how much seasoning you put on that. Because, yeah, you switch a diet, you're not going to be able to put as much seasoning as you possibly do before. No. Because you got to train your mind and you got to train your body to that. And know that it's not going to affect you later on down the road if you want something, fried or something like that. But never beat yourself up. Ever. Especially stuff like that. But that's just how I feel. So we just live life, precious, and we do the best we can day by day. That's one thing that we got to cherish day by day. As bad as you can like this steak, and like sometimes I don't really like thinking about it, but at the same time, you only get one. That's the God's honest truth. So, make that one special. Beautiful. No stress. There's no need for that. You just stay focused and you stay positive day by day. Do what you got to do to protect you. Also, do what you got to do, to survive, to eat. What I'm saying, to pay them bills. Because, ain't nobody going to pay it for us. We all know that. We got to work for it. Even if we don't want to, that's just how life is. You know, you just got to do the best you can, you know, in life in general, day by day. But never beat yourself up. Don't do it. You just stay focused and positive day by day. And you'll be surprised how far you get. That's how I look at it within myself. You know. See, also, like when I do like my workouts and stuff, I don't make it confusing because I don't like to be confused. One, I want to know. No, I don't need no big old words at the same time. Somebody to confuse me on a workout, all this and this and this and this, all this part and this part, and all these different like names ain't nobody even heard of. You know, sometimes it worked, but at the same time, I'm like this, man. I am simple as possible. I make it as easy as possible. Even though working out isn't easy, I'm not gonna put in no big old words, to confuse you to do it. No. Okay, right arm out, right arm out. Left leg out, left leg out. I'm not about to go and say something else otherwise. And I feel like that's how sometimes we can get confused too, at the same time. Like make it a little bit more simple. Not too much. Because it's like this, at the same time, that can stop. That can make some of us, literally like, hold on, well, what's the point of us doing it? Ain't nobody understanding you doing this and booty woody woo, this and this and this. No, just be blunt with it. Just be simple. That's it. And that's how I look at it. When I say engage that core, engage that core. Okay, if you don't know what engage, okay, tighten that core. Tighten it. Tighten them boots. Tighten your booty. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not going to make it confusing. Just saying. But anyways, y'all, I can go on and on and on about it. But as y'all know, I speak a whole lot of positivity because that's what I believe, 100%. I try to stay away from the negativity. I do, the best I can. We can't make this world a positive world. It's impossible. Maybe a day is possible, but not every day, no. You know. So, I mean, just do the best you can in life. That's it. What is your favorite muscle to flex? My biceps, my arms. Yep, my arms. I like to flex them more. You know, um, so good. Thank you. And I say, as far as my arms and stuff too, because like with my biceps, they're not to the extreme, no. Just a close up. How they are. It was not like that at first, no. Once I started putting in that work, started doing push ups, did different like workouts with dumbbells and stuff, that helped build them. I can build them as big as I want. But that's another thing with your body, you have a choice. Do you do yoga? Yeah, I do yoga. I do. That one I was telling you about, when I do like at the end, this is like a yoga, like with me. Like when you come up and you breathe and you come down and exhale. I look at yoga like a relaxation type. especially if you're doing a lot of work, when it comes down to working out, you just breathe. Different like, nothing too much, simple. That's how I look at yoga. Me personally, I love to flex and move my glutes and split pose, and ain't nothing wrong with it. That's good. I like to work my glutes too. I'll be doing some glute workouts, and they actually work. They actually do, especially if you stay consistent with it. Just to build them, you know. Do a glute squats. I like the glute clench. Clench. That helps work them glute muscles just by clenching them. Versus you actually doing squats. You're bringing them glutes up and down. You're working your glutes. You're also working your quads, your inner thighs, your outer thighs. See, I'll do all different types. But I've always had like glutes. I mean, they ain't to the extreme. I don't want them to be, But I'm not like personally like I could if I chose to, but I'm not. I'm not willing to put in no money to build them. No, I'm willing to put in the work to build them. You can do deadlifts. If you get deadlifts, that helps. Just having a dumbbell, literally, that helps. Even squats, that helps. Because we can go on and on with the glutes, y'all. Like, if you want to do like the fire drill, the fire hydrant, right? You would bring them out. You would raise that leg up. So you're working your hips and your glutes at the same time. Versus the kickbacks. I like to work for it. I ain't trying to pay no money to build it. No. Myself, I'm willing to build it by putting in that work to build it. I've always had glutes, but they've gotten a whole lot bigger, since I was little. I gotta say, it's about working out, so it does do some justice. Of course, I can move the cheek. It's the same thing, like the booty clench. I had a short like that. Even if you just want to move one. As much like muscles, like you got there. Right there. And knowing if you get used to it, okay, you can just lift it up and down. That ain't going to be nothing. You're working your glute muscles out. So you're building them, doing it that way. Versus, not. I'm literally doing it right now, and technically I ain't even really feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm used to it. I can do it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Like what you're saying. Exactly. Like, some people think that they got to just up and just get a shot just to make it. No, I'm not getting no shot there, no. You're not sticking no needle up in me just to build my glutes, nor my chest. You're not about to stick nothing right there neither. Okay, I can do some chest workouts to make them bigger. You know what I'm saying? So there ain't no excuses. It's rare to see other people that are able to move them one cheek at a time. I mean, it's at the same time, once you work them glutes out, anybody can do it. Even you, like you could do it, like literally. Just by like literally just doing different workouts and stuff, you're getting used to it. Main thing, the booty clench. Okay, the booty clench. You just bring them in. Okay, you're used to that and you're doing a lot of glute workouts. Yeah, okay, you can get down on the floor. You're thinking about the clench. Okay, well, how can you do it? Okay, you can lift one up, the other up. It's not hard. It's not. It actually works your glutes. It builds them. It builds their muscles. So at the same time, I learned a lot, just by doing like different like glute workouts. Versus okay, some of us have pains there, right? In our lower back. Okay, well, that's where the bridge works. Yes, the glute bridge. When you just get on here and you raise them up, tighten them glutes, and then come down. Up and down. So technically you're working your glutes and your core and your abs at the same time, just doing that. Up and down. Up and down. You're feeling the muscles work. Your leg can do the same thing. Once you get used to it, it's not going to be nothing. Because see, with the leg, you're working that quad out. You're working that hamstring and that calf, literally your whole leg. You're working out at the same time, and your hips. Like even like doing it on the other side when you come up, down, up and down. Okay, you're lifting it up. So you're gonna feel there in your quads, your hamstrings, and your calves. Same thing. Once you get used to it like this, when you do the bridge, it works the lower part of your back. That's another thing too. It helps relieve any type of back pain there on the lower part of your back. You're not doing too much. It just does. It just helps. That's when you get the double knees to the chest. Or even you get to the point where, so you raise that leg up and you actually, you're working out, so it's not going to be too hard for you to bend that knee and just reach in between and pull up. Just like that. When I do my glute workouts, this is one of the main stretches I do, because you feel it instantly just doing it like that. Versus if I put this leg up and bring this left knee and bend it, reach in between and pull up, I'm going to feel this stretch in my left glute too, in my left hip. Versus this one, I'm going to feel it in my right hip, in my right glute. It's always good to stretch your muscles out. Especially when you work it out. And in due time, it'll help and it'll build. And at the same time, it's a good thing to do. So, yeah. Mind, muscle connection. Exactly. That's right. You got to connect your mind with whatever muscle you're trying to work out. You're right. I mean, that's why, one reason why is now sometimes like I'll have like music sometimes, but at the same time, sometimes that music can throw you off. If you think about it. Because if you're getting so much into the music, like you're kind of avoiding the workout you're doing at the same time because you're more focused on the music. Versus you're not listening to no music, you're focusing on everything. What you're working out. It also helps mistakes too. I've made mistakes doing that too. Listening to music and trying to work out. I'm like, hold on now. This ain't how it's supposed to go because I'm into this music. No, you got to focus on like the mindset, the body. What you're working out. Train your mind and your body. Therefore, music can't throw you off. It's one cheek at a time feels so good and it's so relaxing for me. Because it loosens them glutes up. It loosens the muscles up. Believe it or not, but them muscles get tight. They really do. I mean, even like if you don't think about it, even if you have a physical job like me, for example, right? I always make sure I do some type of glute workout or something. Even if I'm not on live, like even I do it at home. I work a physical job. I have to lift boxes up to 70 pounds or more. day by day, the last 10 years. All the muscles get tight, glutes, legs, quads, all of that. Shoulders, biceps, all of that gets tight. So sometimes I put fast music and move them to the rhythm of the song. Exactly. But see, you're focusing at the same time, as long as you don't let that music throw you off, you're good. But once you get used to it, you know what I'm saying? It ain't going to be nothing. Like you said, like you don't really like think about it. For real. I don't think about it. I can listen to one of my a favorite song literally and just sit there and just get in the music. Okay. Gotta do up and down. Up and down. Like I'm just, just getting into the music. You know what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful thing, at the same time, but staying focused at the same time of what you're doing. You can't let that music throw you off. You got to stay focused. What's your one bench press max? Max is 130. My one rep bench press. Well, like just even, with the weight bar itself, it's about 70 pounds, unless you got a smaller one. So I don't try to overdo it. So, I mean, it's hard enough just having a 70-pound weight bar, at the same time you're working with, at the same time, them weights add up. So it varies, with me. Like I might put a 10-pound weight on one and a 10-pound weight on the other. Okay, I'm thinking of it like mathematically 80, 90. Okay, so I'm lifting like 90 pounds unless I add another one to it. I really I just go by how I feel and I just roll with it because your body tells you. Whatever workout you do, especially when it comes down to bench pressing, your body's going to tell you when to stop. You can either keep going or stop when your body tells you. And to be all the way honest with you, once your body says stop, you need to stop for a second. Take that breath, take that slight break or whatever, and then go at it again. You got to think smart about it. So just because of what I'm doing is completely different from what you're doing, James. You're saying 130. Okay, a 70-pound weight bar and my two 10-pound weights, okay, I'm not at 130. I'm at 90. And that's by choice. I could. It is possible. But it's like this. Your body work, your mind work too at the same time. You got to think smart about it when you do bench press because you can really mess yourself up. And I know that, by experience. And like my brother, for example, he, oh wait, he won a medal because for bench press, and he could lift a lot. When I mean a lot. Like he can get up to like 500, pounds. Like he just stuck with it, but that's just by choice. At the same time, and to be all the way honest, I know it probably could be more than that. I don't know. He really stuck with it. But it's like this, once you really stick with it and you train your body to that point, okay, you're going to know because your body's going to tell you. And it's also going to tell you to stop for a second. You can either listen to that or not. That's by choice. I don't try to put too much on myself because I'm not trying to hurt myself. You always got to make sure you think of that. You got to think positive with stuff like that because you can really hurt yourself. And I know, like I know some people like literally that hurt themselves. They can't even do it no more because they did too much. and they didn't want to quit. So whatever you do, whatever, even if it's bench pressing or whatever, make sure that you definitely 100% careful when you do it. Exercises. If you could pick only 3 exercises to do for the rest of your life, what would you pick? 3 exercises for the rest of my life? Crunches, planks. That's a good question. I need a third one. Squats. Crunches, planks, and squats. As I get older, in life, I'm going to know. But yeah, definitely. I can only plank for 5 seconds. And you know what? Sometimes it's like that. It's why you have to build yourself up. I used to do that too. Oh, you're 5 seconds? I could only hold it for 3. I kid you not. So you got me there starting off. But as I stuck with it, it gets easier if you stay consistent with it. You will be surprised how long you can hold them planks just by staying consistent, day by day, because your body is used to it. It's getting used to it. So it's going to be a whole lot easier to hold them planks every day when you hold them. Sorry for max results, whatever your goal. Exactly. Running, burpees, walking, and planks. Those are real good ones. That running stuff also, like, it strengthens your lungs too at the same time. So that's really good. Burpees too. Walking and planks, that's it. What more to do? Unless you want to build a different muscle. Push up. I love to do some push-ups. But see, the thing is with push-ups with me, I hurt my shoulders not that long ago just by trying to do all these daggone push-ups. So I had to slow it down. I don't do as many push-ups as I did. And that's because I had to learn the hard way. I didn't want to stop when my body was telling me to. I wanted to keep going. And what happened? Well, I hurt it. I hurt my shoulders. My whole entire upper back was done. I kid you not. Like, I really hurt myself. Sometimes hurt mine too. Exactly. But the thing is, you would actually stop. Before, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about, oh, well, your body says stop. No, keep going. I'm going to keep going. But at the same time, if it tells me to stop, I'm going to stop for a second. And that's how you got to look at it. And any type of workout that you do, when your body tells you to stop for a second, you need to stop. Even if it's for 2 minutes or 5 minutes, 3 minutes, or even 1 minute, until your body's telling you otherwise. Overuse injury. Right. Because once you overuse their muscles, it can get real. And you can hurt yourself really bad. And sometimes, like, literally, it can get to that point where it's a permanent damage. That's why you got to think smart every single time you work out. And that's the God's honest truth. I definitely feel that. Just thinking about it hurt. My gosh, man. I hurt my wrist. I had a couple weeks straight. I had to put this brace on both of my wrists. because I was trying to do too much and I hurt myself. So I had to go on 2 weeks long and strong just having these wristbands on just because my wrist was hurt. And that's because I overdid it. I overdid it. So that's why I say, don't overdo it. Stay consistent, stay challenging yourself and working out, but do not overdo it. Because I know you don't want to hurt yourself, and I sure don't. I don't want nobody to hurt themselves or myself personally. Speaking facts. Thank you. Like when it comes down to working out, like you just got to think smart about it. Keep that mindset to stick with it. You keep sticking with it, but always think clearly and think safe, because safety is important, especially when it comes down to stuff like that, because it can mess up a lot, of muscles in your body if you aren't thinking straightly. In other words, if you're not thinking correctly and you overdo it, it can really mess you up. So always make sure you think positive, every time. Is 23 too young? No. When I actually started getting into working out and stuff, I was about 22, 23. When I actually got into it, yeah. So no, it's not too young. Ain't no age too young. No. I have a son. He is 18. So he's not that much younger than you. But he work out. He does it. He started doing all that when he turned 17. He really got into it. And it's amazing, what he can do and pull off at 18 years old. And I just wonder, like, damn. So no, 23 isn't too young. It's not. Going now, Teresa. See you again soon. I'm going to walk my French Bulldog. I'll go now. All right. Well, be careful when you walk. You got some crazy drivers out there. So, James, be careful. And Gaga, too. It's so cute. But be careful when you walk. I gotta walk my dogs today, too. I just can't walk them like I want to. But some point today, they get walked. I got 2 of them with Violet and Finn. Finn hurt his leg, so he can't go around the block right now. We can go up the street and back. He's got to train his legs. So I'm going to help build that strength there. I'm heading into duty. Okay, Rad. Have a great day. And you as well. You rock. Thank you. Thank you. And you rock too, Rad. Thank you for joining me, man. Enjoy your day. James, enjoy your day. That's it. So I'm about to jump off here myself because I got some things that has to be done. But before y'all go, though, tomorrow is when the voting starts. So y'all make sure y'all vote for me, Teresa Mcclain, throughout this competition. So I can take on this title in competition this year for Miss Health and Fitness. And I posted my link already. Just got to go to it. That's it. So much love, much respect to y'all. Until next time. Work out with Teresa.